Hey, this video is to help with the homework, the electric field homework, question number 25. So here goes. You have a piece of lint whose mass is 0.00001 kilograms, and it's in an electric field. The charge on the piece of lint is 2 times 10 to the negative 12 coulombs, and the field strength is 100,000 newtons per coulomb. And so we have to figure out the force on that piece of lint and the acceleration. So I'm going to start by writing down my nodes. So I know that the mass of said piece of lint is 0.0001 kilograms. I know that the charge, which we label as Q, is 2 times 10 to the negative 12 coulombs. I know that the size of the electric field, or the electric field strength, is 100,000 newtons per coulomb. And we're trying to figure out the force on that piece of lint and the acceleration. And so we start with the equation, E equals Fe divided by Q. And so that means the size of the electric field strength is dependent on the force, we can figure it out, depending on the force on the object in the field divided by the charge of that object in the field. And so we plug in our numbers here. So we have 100,000 newtons per coulomb is the electric field strength equals the force that we're looking for divided by the size of the charge of that particle, which is 2 times 10 to the negative 12 coulombs. So in effect, to get the answer here, all we need to do is multiply the 100,000 newtons per coulomb times the 2 times 10 to the negative 12. And so when we do that, we get that the size of the force is 0.000002. We're talking about force, so our units have to be newtons. More simply, if you put this in scientific notation, it's 2 times 10 to the negative 7 newtons. So that's the first part of this. We found the force involved. It is, like we said, 2 times 10 to the negative 7 newtons. Now, if we're thinking about acceleration, it says, hey, think back to Newton's second law. Well, Newton's second law says that acceleration equals the net force on something divided by the mass. So they told us, or we figured out, the force is 2 times 10 to the negative 7 newtons. The mass was given earlier as 0.0001 kilogram. And so to solve for the acceleration, we could plug this into the calculator. Now remember that when you plug this into the calculator, okay, we can use this handy like E button to save ourselves some time. So we can say 2, we do the second button, E, negative 7, which is the size of the force we found. Great. I suppose we have to use the negative symbol as opposed to the minus sign. So we get that. We divide that by the size of the mass, 0.0001 kilograms. And so we get that the size of the force is 2 times 10 to the negative 2. So 2e negative 2. And since it's acceleration, it would be meters per second squared. So I hope that helps. Good luck.